Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. In the last part, we were told we need to go to Costa Del Sol after clearing out Hawk Manor and finding out about the Titus Slayer, and not the Titan Slayer, and now we're actually here for someone who did kill Titan and not Titus. Yeah, just a tad bit confusing, yeah? Yeah. Anyway, we do have another quest over here with Gigi Ruju. Excuse me, Costa Beach Part 2. Oh, where are they? Has something less than delightful and more than awful befallen the new dancing girls who arrived today? This is most inconvenient. I do so ever wish that someone would find the driver who was to bring my divine danseuse. That someone would be healthily rewarded for it, I shouldn't doubt. Yes, hint more. Well, let's jump off here. Hit the rock apparently and go for a quick swim over here. Used to not be able to do this. Used to not even be able to go in the water like that, but you can now. So let's leave this herring and lure out a Nyx. Now, leave the herring and now we lure out the Nyx. Got it. I see. Alright, so you'll recognize this as the giant toes that do so like to use a sticky tongue and then stomp on you, and yeah, that. Any rate, I think we can take care of it here before we get hit by that labored leap. Well, we have nixed that, so can we actually take this way in? I don't know. I can. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it used to just be a dead end. Alright. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Yup. Unless you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Wonder who it was. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Thanks. Appreciated. A modest proposal. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future. Master Gigi Ruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gigi Ruju desires can be so easily purchased. It has been an extremely exotic feast, and so are you. Your mission is to seek out and attain the very rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable, I mean the very best there is. However, it can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your request. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to South Shroud and speak with Lantinel at Camp Tranquil. What? Did you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Venture, if you have not the endurance to complete the mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Christ? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Well, so much for time in Costa del Sol, I guess. Well, screw that. We have a side quest to do here. And I also have a leaf questing to pick up. And yeah, we're doing it. You can't stop me, game. Leaves of Costa del Sol. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. We've been through this already several times before. Let's go ahead and accept it. Underfoot. It's up north. Let's... Oh, yes, we also need to grab our chocobo route. Seriously, though. Alright, get that route. And... speak with this carriage driver. The governor sent you, Daddy. I was afraid I wasn't gonna wait no more. Don't be giving me the sack now. Tain't my fault, I swear. I brought the girls just like I was supposed to, and we got as far as here before they caught sight of the ocean. And that's the moment they started crying like corals and hopping like spriggans. As soon as I stopped the wagon, they were off and running to the beach. Now I yelled at them ladies to get back in the carriage. God, I thought that was a noise outside. So we could get where we were supposed to, but they didn't pay me no never mind. You go talk sense to them, wouldn't you? Working instead the both of us. You understand? You'll help me out. Alright, well, I do believe this is gonna send us up here at any rate. So that's convenient. Alright, let's activate our leave quest. Alright, we need to defeat all targets at specified locations. So as soon as we walk up to it, it's gonna eventually spawn an enemy. Eventually. And once we defeat it, it'll be like, oh yeah, this location's secure, we can move on. Blah blah blah. This is a new type we haven't really seen yet, but in the end it's still just kill this, kill that. Alright, so back up here we've got our second one. So yeah, you can just run off and be like, oh yeah, the area's secure, even though you ran off. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So we're just gonna do that 4 times basically. Unsightly at Buffalo. Use the opportunity to get behind him and use Demolish there. Nice and handy. Alright, so that's that one. Let's head to spot 3. Since you know that spot's definitely secure. We're definitely not just running off. Alright, now we've got a Bloodshore Eyesore. Ugh, trying to say that 5 times fast. Numbing Tendril. Let's just take a little hop behind it because we do have the issue of the sand is bright. It can be hard to see the attacks. That's actually kind of pretty. Any rate, oh hey, we have a treasure coffer here, and our last leave quest spot is literally right next to our story quest. Okay, that's convenient. That's convenient. Alright, so we've got 2 this time. Mopkalu Collars. Let's just go ahead and take both of them out. And that should wrap things up. Now when they're using Flying Sardine on me, I don't like having fish thrown at me, thanks. I'm good. I'm good without fish being thrown at me. Alright, with that, let's not teleport back because we are literally right next to our quest. Shells are right fancy and pricey back home. Bet you kill the Gobu poop that I could sell a bee like this, Master Gigi Rouge. Need to find a way to get it to him though. You go wait while I find me a wagon or some such. Yeah. Oh, honey, I've never seen anything like this. It's all dunes where I come from, you know. I'm sure Master Gigi Rouge wouldn't mind a bit if we stretch our legs before coming to see him. That's all I have to say. I just feel so blessed to be here. This is so beautiful and inspiring, don't you think? I'm feeling so many things. I just need to drink it all in and channel it into my art. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, who are you? I'm not the boss of me, that's right. This is my first time on the beach and nobody's gonna tell me how long I can and can't have. Got it? I don't know if your boss will agree, but let's go report back for a couple things. And then off to Camp Tranquil. Yeah, we've been there, because I had to go down there for that one thing real quick. My goodness. That's all I have to say is, oh my goodness. We just get here, and it's like, oh yeah, please go over here. Let's get our reward, which is in the trash, because, oh good! We got 51,000 experience for completing enough leaves. Just what we needed. More experience. I'm so glad to see we got more experience. let's report back to Gigiruju. Overcome by the ocean, are they seduced by the sand with me waiting? Me, who paid so dearly to see their unparalleled undulations? Well, how delightful! They are true artistes, as beautiful inside as they are out. Britannia is green, Ul'dah is golden, but only Costa del Sol is blue and white. Yes, I should have thought of it earlier and given them leave to play upon the beach. Ah, happy it is to be a wealthy man. I shall wait because, well, because I can. I am no drudge quaking at the sound of the master's step. Nor am I a knuckle-biter who needs a bottle of Brandywine to keep the tremors at bay. I shall enjoy the anticipation and fulfillment alike. Oi. Alright, I think that's jumping up a little bit in quest, so we'll do it when we come back. Let's head for... Did I really go down there and not get the aetheryte? Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Well, thankfully, I did get the chocobo. So I didn't have to walk here manually. To acquire assistance, adventurer. So this is the one who would challenge Titan. Been expecting you, Arya. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. For me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Then that opens up our quest here. Trial by Turtle. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. I'll ask Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Tetsu here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise in the nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother's never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Arya. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in the swamp. You're nice. Not. Oh, Sabzedetto. We'll always have Ul'dah. I heard Captain Landnell regaling you with many tales of his youth. Much has he seen and known, having journeyed throughout Eorzea with naught but his wits. I'm a child of the Tweleswood, a whaler through and through. Never have I cast a shadow that was not forged by a sun that perches atop the great elm at dawn. Yeah, travel I would, if only in mind. They say an Ul'dah trader is nearby to the south. Will you find for me a thing from that city strange and great? I have duties, or else I would go. You will not find me ungrateful. Alright. Let's grab the blah 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 leaf quest, blah 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 blah. Oh, hey, look, it gives us armor, blah 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 blah. Where are the furs at? Blah 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 blah. Thanks for giving me ventures. Alright, that's to the west. Let's talk to Florent. And I want to see, does this one have good small greens for me? No. Ugh, I remember them being a pain in the butt to find at this point. A burning request. Hail, adventurer, you come at an opportune time. I bought in this hatchet. It serves its own purpose well enough. I hesitate to use it on anything that bites back. I would guess that your own skill at arms is more apropos for this situation. I was crossing the bridge behind me when I got to thinking of all I've seen since the calamity. What boggles the mind, wobbles the body, and before I knew it, I was nearly on my face and the lumber in my arms was scattered all over the bridge. Someone must have fallen over the side. Now, I'm not so green as to go vaulting under the bridge when I know perfectly well the fiends below. The adventure should have little and less to fear. Will you go on my stead to retrieve the wood? So we're having to go find wood, and it should be right down there. So let's jump off. Is this really so difficult? Yes. Oh, there's someone back there. I'm gonna have to jump off a different spot, aren't I? Nope. Oh, look, big mouth Orbons. These look familiar. Very, very familiar. I swear. Just continue going south for now, though. Pick up some more lumber. I swear. I swear. And of course we came down here to specifically kill these, and yeah, of course. Alright, let's continue heading south because we need to find an Uldan trader. Let's pay heed to the condors around here. And, oh look, there is a battle guarding the Uldan trader. I am here to help, good trader. I just magically knew you would need help. Yeah, just magically knew. Hi, I'm here. Enemy's still about. No, it's not. Let's aid them. Be on our way. Now that, like how close call. Good for nothing, that guard of mine. I swear, these new self swords are more of self scabbards. Here, pray take this for your trouble. The more precious of my wares, Uldan incense. Okay, thanks. Bye. Back up north we go to deal with these various quests. Okay, so up there is the trial by turtle. I'm gonna take this way in. Actually, no, I'm not, because I need that over there. I need to get on that rock. Oh, I don't have to climb for it. I don't have to jump off or anything. I can literally just climb up this rock and get the lumber. Thank you. Appreciated. Oh, that one wasn't guarded, I suppose. See, you could have gotten that one. You silly botanist. Alright. Leave quest. Let's do it. Where the fur's at. Alright. What do we need? Poached hide. We need to get 5 of these. And they are scattered about, but of course, they are guarded. And they're all over the place, of course. Go figure. Alright. Okay, that one's taken care of. And got 2 right here. And they're all gonna be guarded, aren't they? Figures. Stop using Hawk's Eye. That's cheating. Can't use that anymore. Such cheating that they are doing. Alright, number 3. Ugh. I blame the fact that I keep having to need water on the wildfire smoke in the area. Alright, and it looks like the last 2 are up this way, which helps because we do need to make our way up here, where all the Marlboros are, of course, for the story quest. Nope, that one wasn't guarded, but I bet this one is. So does that look like a log? It does. Oh, nope, they weren't guarded. Alright. Continuing on. Let us grab an adamantoise egg. All this. Oh, please prove yourself. Let's not hit Monarch Ogrefly. That is a B rank hunt for this area. I don't think that counted as behind, did it? Well, that's what it is, I suppose. Yeah, that's the B rank hunt, so let's not play with it. I think that sounds like a good plan. Alright. Oh, we have to pick up the egg still, Rennie. So let's pick up the egg still. Okay, back to camp. And yes, I am Miss Lacey. Okay, let's turn in left to right, I guess. Because I came this way first. Bravo, madam. I have a feeling, yes, you do well. Here's your reward. Blah, 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 blah. And here I am, proud of you. And then you also have to choose a piece because, well... Actually, what does this look like dyed? Not great. So unless it was a dyed piece there. Alright, let's just go back and give her her wood. Ah, Adventure, I'm great glad for your return. Did you find my wood where it fell? Mm-hmm. Wonderful, the tavern will get a fine blaze out of these. 'Tis firewood for the Buscaroon struthers you were gathering. A little damp, but nothing a little drying won't fix. The sun is strong and the way is long, after all. Much appreciated. Alright, let's grab some steak. And resume our turning in. Did you find something? I hope to the 12 that transports me as the captain's tales do. Here's some incense. The scent, my head swims. I see markets in the Colosseum. Languorous evening strolls past roses with the heat of the sun still on them. What smells? They inflame my imagination and possibly my sinuses. They would probably affect my sinuses too. Thank you, Adventure. You have more than earned this. Some high potions, thanks. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Yes. Such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll say it against the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. Forgotten Springs. You will find a man named... Seriously? He will be your next guide. Oh my gosh. It's literally all over the place. Now this time, I do actually have the sword. Thankfully. Ahem. Let's go over into this building, because that's where our next target is. Say your business, Avenger. This is the one Kate sent me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you. Until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Screw you! That's all I have to say. Let's take the critical hit one. The perfect prey. Persistent bugger, very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking it. Did manage to attain the adamant, I say. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. None I once fought. I also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. That is why I claim my position and why I still hold it, and that is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Almajaw encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and guile. To even face this Almajaw in battle, you must find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this sworn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. I'll go, slay this old warrior, bring me back. Bring to me his necklace. I swear. I thought they got rid of all this nonsense. Survey says that 9 out of 10 people still find there's too much filler in A Realm Reborn. I mean, I wouldn't spend too much time with Utica, adventurer. His strain of foolish cheer can be catching, and I've found it wise to never become too happy. Happiness begets complacency, and it's only through discontentment that one rises to become more. This brings us to the issue of which one of us will next lead our tribe. Unlike Utica, The matter of who becomes the next nun is one I take most seriously. Each of us represents a distinct vision for what lies ahead. You see, I'm fascinated with the future. We cannot create it, but we can be prepared for it. We can profit from it, or we can perish by it. You need to speak with immigrants, for they see Forgotten Springs through the eyes of opportunity, not loyalty. Alright. Fetch the freshman. You there, you have the smell of a resourceful drink of water. Help me with one of the young ones, will you? I speak with a novice ranger by the name of Ukazuna. One of our most promising. I sent her southwest to hunt anglers, but she was rather long in the return. She would be back by now, even if she had killed one, dressed it, and made a saddle out of it. As young a huntress as she is, I suspect she tripped over her own tail and has made a right mess of things. But this is something she ought to do on her own. I fear sending one of the tribe to help her is out of the question. You, on the other hand, are a different story. Gee. Oh yeah. Yeah, no one knows you. You can do it. Thanks. Appreciate it. Alright, so up there. Also got our shop here. I'm still on the hunt for some Casal grains. I remember them just being a right pain at this point to find. And, well, it's fine. We don't need them. Never did understand why they have so few bunks here. You see the miners pitching their tents down the Briar Goods Strike? You think they want to be holed up there? Of course not. It's just they couldn't find an inn hereabouts that weren't full up. Yeah, that would be a bit of an issue, wouldn't it? Well, let us go speak with someone inside a building, which I am outside of. A full-scale Almajah attack would breach the defenses here within a day. And with the lizardmen making so free of Zondrak of late, it would be for the good of all to have the immortal flames bolster the outpost here in Forgotten Springs. Okay. One more person, and it's up in that path with the shortcut between the two areas. Right, another Juffmonger? Casal grains? No. I say more trade, few hindrances. Forgotten Springs is ideally situated to be the waypoint for trade routes across the desert. If only the nun would think to woo us merchants instead of outright rejecting us. No, but you have a quest yourself. Minority Report. It was all set to open a shop in Forgotten Springs. It would have been glorious, an amazing location. String customers lined up, bevy of beauties about. But the nun of the tribe, Udo Nun, up and forbade it, just like that. Now, in the way you understand it, you kill or gather most of their own food, so they don't need what I'm offering. But surely the nun has to see there's more to his oasis than his own tribe. Prospectors, adventurers, flames. We just don't live or eat as they do. But here I go again. Getting on my soapbox. I might as well talk to you about something you can help with. Can you take this back to the Biogod's Strike and get it to the fellow named Odina? Sure. You got a deal. Considering I'm just the runaround girl. I've downgraded from shrew killer, I guess. Rather be slaying shrews, if I'm honest with you all. Alright, so... yeah, turn in survey says real quick as we make our way out. Fascinating adventure, very fascinating. They speak much truth to you, these immigrants. You are my ears on the street. All the voices cry out to Forgotten Springs to open this gate. If our tribe is to prosper, we must enjoy the coin and protection of immigrants and outlanders. When I am none, the old ways will have to give way to the new. Tools of office. The law is clear. To become the nun of the U tribe, one must defeat the current nun. In my case, that means Udo nun. However, in order to win the right to challenge Udo, I must first triumph over Utika. He stands in my way, and I in his. In this manner, the nun something, I hit the button. But to defeat Utika, my arms must be impeccable. A fool he may be, but weak he is not. I shall make new arrowheads, and for that I need barbs from a Yarzan. Half a dozen should be enough. Seems like a lot of barbs. Like, oh my gosh. But at least we picked that up before heading out, because it means we can just head over here and take out some Yarzan. Hello, I am here to play. Or something like that. Or just take your legs. Or your barbs. One of them. I'm here to take one of them. So, because you can technically aggro me. Because, well, you're within 10 levels. Maybe, slowly but surely, the story is, or the main story is starting to catch up to our level. It's still a long ways behind, though, if you really think about it. Just, oh my gosh. I know I keep talking about it, but it just blows my mind that the gap is this major. Like, seriously. Oh, hey, look, there is that. Go ahead and take out this Yarzan and go help out a deer. Whatchamacallit? Oh, we need to kill 5 of those at any rate. Alright, we got some anglers here. Let's take them out. We also picked up 12,000 experience, just what I like to see. Alright. What level is this quest? 31? Okay. Yeah, like, it's kind of trying to catch up to us. A little bit of a level leap after Hawk did help. But, oh my gosh. Gods, I'm sorry. Oh, not to you. Sorry that I failed so miserably. Otika gave me this mission himself, and he's sure to be the next nun of the tribe, and I have dishonored the name of you. I could crop my tail as penance, but I have to redeem myself. Just do something different. And again, I'm trying so hard. Why are you targeting up there? Alright. Let's go finish off one more Yarzan. Right here. And I believe we need to head down to Byragots. Yes, that looks correct. Definitely looks correct. And I believe, if I remember our recommendations right, we had another hunt log in here. So we can go ahead and grab that. Because if I remember right, it's over by this area. It's actually, I like hunting logs when you have multiple jobs are very easy to fall behind on. And especially if you don't watch the recommendations or, you know, you didn't have them when you were leveling. And yeah, so I actually, within the last couple months, probably did this on my main character for my monk. So these ones are kind of a little bit fresher in my mind on where they are. Don't you dare blow up on me. Alright, we need 5 of them. But they are all around here, and I'm not going to kill too many, just in case one of the quests is like, hey, can you kill some smoke bombs? Thanks. Because you know they're going to do it, right? They always do it. We can also trigger a fate here, but I'm good. I'm good. Well, adventure package came from Minotaur Mom, did you? Mm-hmm. Oh, hey. Someone turned on the fate. Thank you most kindly. The Mom's a pokey kind of place. Small as the dickens, and all manner of isolated to boot. Makes it tough to get up there and give Riri Desu the custom he's due. Right shame about the nun's decision. A store in the springs would have been a kindness. It's just a crying shame, and the worst part is there's no change in that old Mikote's mind. Mostly on account of the fact he hasn't one. I know, he's a bit rude to me. Alright, what do you have for me, Momogoy? Heat of the moment. You see all this? All the excavation knowledge of Amajina and Sons mineral concern put to use, uncover the remains of the Allegan Empire. We mine knowledge here, not ore. Now that sounds grand. It is. Most of the time is actually spent mothering the equipment. So on account of the sand getting into the worst of the places, and the damn stuff is everywhere. Which brings me to you, naturally. Usually a vow is a godsend, and whom I like to refuse the gods. Can I move 3 piles of sand right over here? You be careful as you go about, though. Some smoke bombs have buried into them, and they're none too friendly. What did I tell you? We are going to have to kill some smoke bombs. Just like that. And that's why I didn't finish up. Because I was like, we're totally gonna have to do it, aren't we? I swear. What's that, number 3? Probably still killing outside, but... yeah, if this... 2 if this one doesn't have one. Which it does. Alright, so when you kill one more outside, then... you can do that. No problem. Alright, come on, hit me. Hit me. Or miss me. Or hit me right as you're about to die. That was a wonderful adventure. Those piles were going large over the day, and I can't tell you how little I wanted to clean them up myself. Speaking of things I have no interest in doing, I'm sure you've noticed by now the glut of smoke bombs surrounding the site. Well, they're not here by chance. They're out here on account of the equipment. Machines run bloody hot, and the heat draws the bombs in. And every time that happens, we need to shut everything down, or else risk them exploding on the lot of us. You appreciate if you could take care of 4 of the pesky devils. What'd I tell you? Take care of some smoke bombs for us, they say. Yep. Alright, alright, alright. I can do that, I guess. If you're gonna be that way about the game. I swear. Alright, well, that's that done. 12,000 experience. Need 3 more, though. As well. Yeah. Oh, I do believe I see a hunt over there. I don't remember if that's the A or the B. I don't get down here for hunts very often, if I'm honest. Probably the A. Yeah, I just don't get to this area very often for hunts. Honestly, like before you could fly in these areas, I honestly avoided the heck out of this place. It was just annoying. I didn't like it. Yeah, I appear to not have... probably could have killed it. Also could have shoulder tackled and... details! Details. Let's go back in. Okay. Let me over, please. Thank you. Annulled in the... and by thaw, freedom from distractions at last. Thanks to you, I might be able to spend more than a few minutes... more than a minute focusing on the dig. Nothing beats having an extra pair of hands around. Alright, and that finishes up quest here. So... let's continue making our way east. And Curiosity's gonna kill the Raw here, but I want to find out if this is the A or B. It is the A. Okay, we're making a wide berth around that one. Yeah. Oh, looks like this is what we are going to have to deal with. So let's, I guess we need to leave this here and then go way over there. If this is to tell us anything. Alright. Give this thing a nice little fight. Toss on a nice little arm's length for good measure. Wait. I didn't slow. Sigh. I swear. Let's give him a hand. Literally a hand, because I have to punch it. Alright. Back to Forgotten Springs. Alright. Took it hard, did she? She should. She's bringing up the rear in this crop of novices. This were a game of Ifrit. Take the hindmost. She'd be on fire right about now. The reckless always have to take the hard way. They fail until they succeed or get themselves killed. To tell you the truth, I was exactly like her once, down to the earnestness. I see. And of course you have another quest. Mind games. Ah, familiar scent. I like the way you handled yourself last time. Would be my helping hand in the desert once more. I remember Ukazana, don't you? Ukazuna, sorry. I have her where she needs to be, out hunting Almaja in the eastern Sogoli Desert. Humbled, petulant, and with no idea how to get either her wits or her skills. The kindling is laid, all it needs is a spark. Go east and dispatch 3 Almaja before Ukazuna's eyes harden that heart of hers, so weighed down already with shame and pique. Then, with a deft psych, strike down that flint. Okay. How about you? The Yards and Barbs, have you fetched some? Yup. My appreciations, Venture. You may be surprised by what target these find. Know when you see Forgotten Springs these days, the old ways are going, and as quickly as arrows do fly. Alright, that wraps things up with you. Let's see if you send me off to the middle of nowhere now. Tell me, Adventure, is our nemesis dead? Yes. 'Tis a fine necklace as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck? I wonder. Either way, you impress me, Avenger. I shall tell you the ingredient you seek. More of the runaround. When the worm turns. A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is entice it with something it cannot resist. Though these worms prey on the smaller creatures of the gully, a freshly slaughtered angler corpus would be my choice pick. There's an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it'll devour you as well. Alright, sounds like we need to go make our way east, and also I apparently missed a quest. I'm pretty sure that was there before, and I missed it. Shoot. Hopefully it's not a long chain that I'm gonna have to do a bunch of running around for. It probably is. The eyes have it. Have I got a job for you, Adventure? You'll be positively perfect. You can look dangerous, can't you? Mistress and I like to bathe here after a hunt, but lately there have been oglers about. I've leapt out of the water to chase them up, but this seems to only swell their ranks. You chase them down and show them how furious I am. Sure. Furious! Whoa there, I'll never peep, I swear, by the 12. Gods, I'll see that look of fury in nightmares. There's seriously 6 of them. No need to get angry, lass. I was just measuring these, trees. Yes, these trees. Rather odd looking, eh? Only doing my bit for science. Yeah, there's a tree alright, I'm sure. What? I said I like the trees too. It's not like I'm only here for the girls. You. I am furious with you too. Oh, my lady, I have been tested and found most wanting. So easily was I blinded, trusted, and enfeebled. I must rise above these base impulses if I am to amount to anything. Alright, we need, what, 2 more? Nope, one's back here. This one's definitely a little bit creepier. Oh, can't say as though I meant to offend you, madam. Well, I'll be going. Alright, one more. Right back here. Wait, you can't see I'm trying to focus here? Sheesh. Away with you. Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I don't need to get angry now. I have a problem, alright? I was working with my mummy and... I'm not even gonna get into that one. Marvelous, non-ocular sight. You have my gratitude, adventure, though. Having a good look at you, I suppose I wouldn't mind if you stole a peek now and then. Bet you didn't think my taste ran that way, Okay, we are going to step away from the pond. And go east. And back into the sand. Alright. Let us collect this angler's carcass. Just one? Just one. Alright. Now, down that way. Alright, here is our worm territory. So let's go ahead and leave this rotting angler. It's not a flower. It's in the bag. And let us go wait. Okay. You know, if these are like so limited in how many there are, why are we like, I guess because it's a delicacy, but that means they're going extinct and you should be protecting them and not slaying them, right? That's what I would think anyway. Well, let's continue our trek east, because we do need to defeat some Amalja over here. So let's go ahead and do just that. Oh my gosh. They're slightly more on our level, barely, because we are about to hit level 42. That is a thing. So, like, there used to be a point in the story, like, I'll point it out when we get there, that, like, you would actually have to go do grinding because there was, like, a gap from, like, level 48 to 49 because, well, there just was. And now it's like, oh yeah, I'm level 42 and I'm only at the level 31 quest. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit of a change for me. Yeah, okay, I do have this Aetheryte earring, which increases experience earned, but still, like, oh my gosh. Alright, so we need to head back around here. I'm sure we're gonna have to play with some Amalja or something to get back here. Nope, nope, we can avoid it. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I hate having to repeat that over and over. I just have no idea what I'm doing. This far into their encampment, then I froze. Oh, it's all pointless. Alright, let's psych you up. You got this. Adventurer, I bore witness to your deeds. You were amazing. Also, I was in a daze, but now I'm fully aroused. I shall need time to consider your actions this day. Farewell. Okay, back to Forgotten Springs. right over here. Well done and thank you, adventurer, but I'm afraid someone may have wrecked our effort. That double-dyed fool Kuba saw fit to give her another of his lectures as soon as she rode back in. That man is such a fool. His scolding ways have cost us more novices in the desert than the beastmen combined, and Kuba has little love for anyone but himself. Alright. Oh. You don't know me. So it's you been working together with Utica in his schemes, I've heard. I suppose I can hardly expect an adventurer to be loyal, but I can't expect you to stay out of the U tribe affairs, especially when they concern the training of our young rangers. The fact that Ukazuna has been not but his grace to us is no excuse for your interference, no matter what Utica might believe. For the nonce, I've dispatched her to the Minotaur Mom, that she might reflect on her many flaws in solitude. But that will accomplish nothing by itself. The problem must be fixed at the source, Utica's foolish methods. Since you've gotten so close to the man, mayhap you be so kind as to tell him to refrain from corrupting other impressionable novices? How about we turn in our meat first? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Arya. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wisecat. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. No, not really, actually. I regret to say that I know not of its location, and for the nonce, you should return to Costa Del Sol and seek a Wisecat consul. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Fine. Let's go ahead and take the money. Learn mantra. So mantra is an interesting skill. When used, it increases HP recovery and healing actions by 10% for self and nearby party members. This includes spells, so it's great when you're about to get hit by a massive area attack to help the healers out a little bit. There and back again. Yeah, no kidding. The captain will always be fond of this Miranda wine. Be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth, when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. I, Wisecat, is a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men. I expect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Arya. Well, first, I need to finish up the quest with your heirs. With your successors. What's all this? Kuba expects me to stay away from teaching our young ones. His foolish notions truly know no bounds. True instructor does more than simply criticize the students when they fail. I continue to worry about Ukazuna affairs following the repeated rebukes she has received from the unionized troll. Who knows what damage she's wrought? Please, adventure, seek her out so that we might determine her mental state. Fine. Good to see you again. What's that? You're wondering how I'm doing? I'm fine. Don't worry yourself on my account. I have everything I need, mostly. There's one thing you could do for me. I need 3 anglers alive but enfeebled. I believe that when sufficiently weakened, they can be caught with a simple axe. Would you do me this favor? Fine. I can do that. Before we leave this place, I guess. So, these are going to be just shy of where we previously were. Because we passed another kind of angler earlier, the dune angler. At least I think it's going to be the ones we need. Yeah, dune anglers. I could read the text and know this, but, you know, that would require reading, I guess. Well, sometimes I wonder if I'm good at it, even though I've been reading, oh gosh, for a very, very long time. Did it seriously get, like, interrupted? Because that should have done it below 50%. That was very strange. Any rate, let's wait for it to hit me. Yeah, it should have done it 50%. So I don't know. I guess it, like, silently got interrupted there or something. Only thing I can think of. Alright. And there we go. Let's bring them back. Once it lets me mount my mount. Hello, I returned. These should do nicely. I switched to archery, you see, and I thought that anglers I might slow would be fine practice targets. It's interesting. I wouldn't have dreamed of picking up the bow before, but some things became clear to me after that Amalja hunt. When I returned from it and spoke with Ukuba, he suggested that I might be more suited to fighting at range. It was he who showed me how to shoot. He even gave me these arrows. The heads are of Yars and Barb. I am fortunate to have both Ukuba and Utika watching over me. We are a tribe, and what I take from others, I wish to give back someday. That is what I train for now. Not to win praise and escape rebuke. Different though they may be, either Utika or Ukuba would make worthy none. Don't think I've grown too wise, though. Believe me, I still get a thrill and a half from putting arrows to those slimy monstrosities. Alright, let's go back to Utika. You have found Ukazuna well, you said, and she's become an archer? Why, that's brilliant! I can't believe I didn't think of it myself. And those Yars and Barb arrowheads? Kuba spent hours shaping those. Well, well. Hate to admit it, but he is a better man than I give him credit for. Still, he shall receive no accolade from me. Time to lead this tribe, and will be all the easier to beat him bloody if I keep my dislike of him intact. Alright, and that finally wraps up the quest here. So let's get back to Costa del Sol. Well met, Arya, Lendina, and Udo nuns both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Ah, my favorite. I shall thank the nun personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenar this time to obtain it. Thankfully. Alright. Take the money. The things we do for cheese. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflax, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol himself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the longstop. The delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I feared the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to the Hidden Falls dock and speak with Ozan Nazan. He'll direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflax and her people have made their home. Alright, what else do we have setting up? Not really much besides the stuff. Treasures and Tribulations leaves of Wineport. So, you mentioned taking the boat, so the ferry. That's right up to the north of this area, and that'll take us over to the other side. Hello. What's the hurry, adventurer? Something happened over at the Gabi settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Alright, and you can see our destination on the map. We're going to Raincatcher Gully. Are you coming? Yup. Costing me 40 gil. What a jip. Before we go there, I'm going to go head up to Wineport real quick because there is an Aether right there. And, well, I'd like to go get it. So, let us do just that. I am gonna hold off for now on Grammy because it looks like the Leaves of Wineport is actually at level 35 and the other one's level 36. So it does somewhat break my little bit of a yeah, I only do it if it's on level stuff. So I will go. I am gonna wait on these for a little while. Yeah, blah blah blah. First time here, Chocobo route, but let's move the map apparently because I'm trying to scratch my leg at the very same time, and attune ourselves with the Aetherite. So, as you may have guessed, based on the location of that symbol, we are already at our next dungeon. I actually wasn't aiming to make it here, but then when I saw this quest, I'm like, oh, okay. Didn't realize we were this close. Okay, I guess this is how far I'm gonna go this time. It's like, oh, I probably still have there a couple quests left to go, and yada yada yada. It's what I've gotten used to after the past little while, because there's so many quests in between everything. And it's like, yeah, that's what I came to expect. But no, actually, we're right there, which is nice. Maybe we really are somewhat closing the gap between how high above we are and the story, which would be great, honestly. It really would be. But at any rate, we have Brayflox, Allflox. I always think Brayflox is he, but apparently, I mean, Brayflox is a she. Tongue Class of ways by reaching years of Brayflox. Uplanders come for tasty, fresh gubby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beasts chase gubby flock from homes. Gubby flock needs a goodly Uplander give safety to Longstop with much hand blending. Brayflox's Longstop is now available. So yeah, that is our next dungeon already. Yay! Don't get used to this. Yeah. Any rate, that's going to do it for this part. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keep being content like this. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching. I need to go refill my water before I go do Brayflox. And start the next video, and all that, and also stretch, and stay hydrated, keep stretching, etc., etc. Until next time, this is rinimt, signing out.